Welcome everyone. Welcome to purplelunarose Tarot and Astrology. Tonight we're going to be reading for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I am looking at the week of March 17th through the 23rd. We do have spring equinox coming in on the 19th. The sun is going to be moving into Aries. This is definitely the new year, the new astrological year we've all been waiting for. So my notes for this day is get ready for everything that you've been waiting for. Don't forget, guys, 3 different platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, all at the same time. Personal readings and links can be found in the description box below. And I am going to start with a collective reading first. Hi, Diana. I just realized I didn't turn my music down. Uh-oh. I hope you guys couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it. DeQuinta Miles, hello. Makes me so happy to see you. All right. It's such a good song. I'm listening to Angel by Everlast. It's an old song, so you'll probably have to look it up, but it's a good one. And I don't know, I guess we're clipping it, right? So if we get in trouble, it'll just, it'll be good. So, my bad. It's okay. I think as long as you can't make out the words, it should be all right. All right, let me timestamp collective. Let's do 150. I'm gonna jump right in, guys. I got a little bit of the, we're gonna have to re-timestamp. I got a little bit of the sniffles. I'm really hoping that it's just allergies, like Miss Tina says. I have my big fishing trip this weekend. I guess we should talk about it because I gotta talk about the schedule. Hi, Rachel. We normally do air signs on Thursday night. If you guys have noticed, I've been posting them one day at a time. We did fire signs, of course, we're doing right now. Water signs will be tomorrow, normal time. Wednesday night, I'm going to do earth signs, normal time. It's very possible that I'm going to be doing the air signs on Wednesday morning. In fact, that's probably what's going to happen, so that I can knock both of those out so that I can go out of town on my fishing trip on Thursday. So yes, I'm really hoping just allergies. I normally don't have allergies. Like I normally don't have an allergy issue. I will say that this is like my, I don't know, like 10 Kentucky. This is the longest I've probably lived anywhere my whole life. It's probably why I can't leave, right? But it's I don't know. I feel like the longer I'm here, I guess the more I have to deal with allergies. But yeah, if y'all hear me sniffle tonight, please forgive me. Yeah, just bear with me. I'm gonna try to get through it as easily as possible. All right, let's read timestamp 313 for the collect. I like the threes anyway. Come on, beeps everywhere. Have mercy. All right. I pulled out magical time. I'm going to start masculine energy first. We have happiness. Happiness coming out for masculine energy. I feel like that's what they're going after. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. Union is here, so not really too surprised to see that, but I know we all get excited when we see it. What I'm getting with the happiness card for that masculine energy is a little bit of things have been really difficult, right? Masculine has had this mass awakening really all over the world, and I feel like they've been going through dark night of the soul severely, right? And I feel like I know it's gonna be weird, but like I feel like I resonate with divine feminine energy, and I feel like my dark night of the soul was really, really long. I want to say it was like almost 2 years long. It definitely got lighter, towards the end, but it was a very long, lengthy process. I honestly believe I was still in Dark Night of the Soul when I actually started PLR before we were doing these live, right? I honestly feel that the lives are what pulled me out of dark night of the soul, right? So divine masculine energy feels, and I've said this since day one, that I feel like they don't get as much time as divine feminine to learn the lessons and do the things. It's like they really just kind of get smacked in the face, and it's like, do this now type of thing. And so with dark night of the soul, I feel like it's kind of been the same way. It's almost like the impact, and again, I'm not trying to make it say that it's harder for one than it is the other. I'm just saying that the amount of time that divine feminine had to figure it out is a lot more than the amount of time that the divine masculine has to figure it out. Why this is this way, I don't know, right? Like I don't know what's happening. A lot of people have like all kinds of theories that we're changing over world theory, and all of us are needed, and it's we have to get here now type of thing, and that's very possible. But what I've noticed with divine masculines is as they're coming out of this dark night of the soul, they definitely are grasping at anything that brings them light, right? Anything that brings them love, anything that brings them peace, right? All right, let's do divine feminine energy. We have the Faith card. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. The faith is definitely growing, right? I feel like my faith has grown so much that I really just honestly don't even deal with anxiety anymore. And I know how that sounds. I know it just, believe me, I know. But I definitely feel sacred space is on the bottom. And this could be why too, because I feel like since last June when we had that Venus retrograde, where we had to spend those 40 days and 40 nights really going internally and trying to figure out like what we want out of life, like what we, how we want to be treated in life, right? How we want to be loved and cherished. All of these things happened around that time. And when this was all happening, I feel like I was receiving all these downloads about my own personal journey and our journey in a collective energy, right? And what's interesting to me is it was easy for me to believe the collective messages that I was receiving, right? The collective downloads that I was receiving. But I couldn't believe it like for my own journey. It was too much to believe for my own journey. I was like, it's impossible. The 3D just doesn't look this way. Like I don't understand how this could even happen, right? But as each day goes by and as we get closer and closer to that solar eclipse day, I mean, I'd just be out here lying if I told you that I didn't see the millions and millions of signs and physical actions that people are taking that are guiding us and aligning us with our purpose, where we're supposed to be in this journey, right? So our faith definitely growing stronger than our fear. All right, let's do bridging energy. We have partnership, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, and touch each other's hearts while life lasts. The touch each other's while last is what's sticking out to me. And I'm going to talk about it, so I'm going to talk about it. I really just want to say, like me, Rosa personally does not want to talk about it. First, let's go with the learn to grow with others by overcoming the obstacles and working together. I feel like right now we all want to work together with one another, right? Like we've all realized we're on this journey. This shit's weird. We got shit to do, right? And regardless of whether you're still in separation or not, it's like you can feel that the energies are more cooperative, right? And it's really just because we're, people think that this is our journey or this is our purpose or Rose's purpose. No, like this is God's purpose. Right? Like we don't say so. It isn't like flow of people, new energies that come into PLR, and their person has passed away, right? There's actually several of you that follow me that the person that woke you is no longer here in this, 3D plane, right? You still feel the connection, you still feel all the things. In fact, it's probably stronger now. And I feel like for those of you that your person is on the other side of the veil, I do feel like you get extra assistance. Like you do get, and please don't get upset with me. I know that it's difficult and challenging and painful, and I imagine what you're going through. I don't want to think about it at all whatsoever. But I do see, like, from outside perspective, where sometimes are opened or sometimes closed to protect you, where the rest actually have to deal with a certain situation. And I do feel it's because you do have that extra protection up there, you do have that extra guidance up there. I know it doesn't make it any easier, but I just wanted you to know that. For us that are here, I'm just gonna touch on it because I'm not God. I don't know. One day I always say, like, I'm gonna go up there and I'll sit with Jesus and we'll have a conversation and I'll ask him about it. But been studying the twin flame journey for almost 8 years now, right? And that's not true. I didn't know what it was at first. So I would say, let's say 5 years. 5 years now I've been studying this twin flame journey. I didn't believe in union because I felt that show me a twin flame that is in union, right? Like, give me an example. And people will give you celebrities, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck is a big one. I love Jennifer Lopez. I just freaking love her. Okay, I'm Latin, so of course I love her, right? I hope to God to look like something like that when I'm 50 something years old. Could you imagine? And Ben Affleck, I don't really have a lot to say about Ben Affleck other than he definitely has the role of masculine energy down pat, right? I see that. But they're celebrities, right? Like, some people think celebrities are aliens. So I'm just saying, like, we don't know, right? We're not going to ever know until we're there one day and we can just sit and ask Jesus, right? But I want, like, a regular person. Show me a regular example of twins that are in 3D union. And I feel like people got upset with me because they're like, oh my God, Rosa, you're so bitter and you're so upset. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm just trying to be realistic. Like, I'm just trying to be here on this planet. I know we're having, like, a soul's journey and a spiritual journey, but we have to live this life in a physical way, right? So it was really hard for me to kind of like see what all, how this would all work out. And when people would tell me things like, if you, stray from the journey, you get sick. If you stray from your path, or like if you don't surrender to your purpose, some twins pass away. And when I heard that, I was just like, that's ridiculous. Like, I don't even want to hear that. Like, that's crazy to me. That doesn't make sense. We do have free will here, so that's another reason that, like, it's really hard for me to go on that theory. But what I will say is, pay attention to your health and your body, and pay attention to how you feel when you come into alignment, and how you feel when you're out of alignment. It's really weird because I feel like I just had this experience where I just got to see this in literally like a 24-hour period of time, in alignment, out of alignment. And it's like, wow, really? Is it that simple? Like, yeah. All right, so, and I'm not saying that, like, some pass because they didn't choose the journey. I'm not saying that at all. Everybody, like, that could have been their purpose, right? Like, their purpose could have been done here, and that was all they needed to do was wake you up, and then they had somewhere else to go. But if you look at the ones that struggle with, like, the addictions, the drugs, the drinking, the partying and all the stuff, I mean, it all kind of adds up, comes full circle. All right, let's look at the happiness card. Again, coming out of dark night of the soul, these masculine energies are paying attention to their health. They are starting to notice things. These are masculine energies that never went to a doctor probably a day in their life. They probably didn't have parents that took them to doctors on a regular basis. You see what I'm trying to say? So it's like, you know, they're just now starting to realize that like they have something important here. I'm definitely getting the energy that it's about a legacy. It's about the legacy for the masculine energy. Like they want to be here to leave something behind, to do something important. I do feel they're coming out of this dark night. They are grabbing, like I said, anything that brings them any type of joy, happiness, or peace. The Hierophant is here. The Hierophant is Taurus energy. Could have something to do with marriage. The Hierophant is conforming type of energy, but it's also about spiritual beliefs. Spiritual beliefs. The Hermit is also here with this card, so it's like big confirmation from Spirit here. What I said, that this divine masculine has been in this dark night of the soul, that's the Hermit, and is coming out of this energy, right? The Empress is here. Pretty interesting, right? Because the Empress, we all know, is everyone's clue card for divine feminine. The Empress is about, and they could be balancing their own masculine and feminine energies, definitely. And it is about creating abundance, happiness, joy, connection, you know, all of those things. All right, let's look at the Faith card. I don't know if I said Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. I know a lot of us like this particular tarot set. I found this Divine Intentions, right? It's a local store here where I live, but you can find them online. Beautiful story to this Tarot of the Sweet Twilight. I feel like it fits our journey perfectly, right? All right, the Faith card. So we have 9 of Swords here. This is about trauma, anxiety. Nave of Pentacles, starting a new journey. Look how she's praying. I don't think she's necessarily anxious. I think she's praying. And I mean, we don't know what's ahead on this journey, but I'm definitely getting the energy like we're at full surrender mode, right? Like we've fought, we've ran, we've you know done all the things, and it's like now we did it so many times too. It wasn't like we just did it once or twice. Like we've all done this so many times that it's like, okay, that wasn't working. I'm gonna sit down and for the first time ever, I'm gonna try it this way, right? We have Nave of Swords here. Nave of Swords is seeking higher knowledge, wanting to know more. Nave of Swords is also the card that says somebody's watching. The Ace of Cups is also on the bottom. Ace of Cups is going to be overflow of emotion, but I think for Divine Feminine, it's trust your intuition, trust your All right, let's look at the partnership card, energy. So remember, it doesn't matter, separation, no, you can be learning this lesson with different people, different places, or together, but it's at the same time, at the same time. It's funny, I was like, I don't know, I was really sneezy, my eyes were watering, my throat was hurting right before the live. I did my little meditation, my little prayer, you know, I asked Spirit to help me get the messages out, you know, clearly and all the things. And it's like I've cleared up. I told Messina I was going to make it short. And it's like I've cleared up. I don't feel anything. And it's just flowing really smoothly. So it may not be short after all. All right, so the wheel is here. The wheel is the Wheel of Fortune. It's Sagittarius energy. It says something finally bends in your favor. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about independence. It's interesting because it came out in reverse, and none of the other ones are in reverse. So we've been doing something on our own, and it's the card is partnership. So for Nine of Pentacles, which is independence, doing something on your own, to come out in reverse makes a lot of sense. That's most likely what's bending in our favor. Is like, now we're cooperating and now we're working together. And look at this, I flip over the Ace of Wands. I feel like this is going to become my new favorite card. Ace of Wands is new fate. I mean, it's destiny and fate. It's new passionate action towards your fate and destiny. The Emperor, taking control of your life altogether, really balancing everything out, and it is very strong Aries energy. All right, so we've seen Taurus with the Hermit, we've seen Virgo with the Hermit, we've seen Taurus with the Hierophant. We have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, and we've seen the Emperor, Aries. All right. Head, heart, higher self. I'm going to start masculine side first. I'm going to use power of love after. So I'm looking at thoughts. Where are the masculine thoughts right now? Look at that. Look at the confirmation. Cooperation comes out. It says, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. So in the headspace, they're getting all the whys, like why this happened, why it's still happening, right? In the heart space, we have discernment. It says you're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. It's the love from fear part. I feel like in this journey for masculine, anytime they would try to like accept any type of love or compassion or understanding from the divine feminine, I feel like they thought it came with, I mean, it probably did at some point, it came with expectations, right? As we heal through our journey, we release those expectations and then it becomes unconditional, right? All right, so higher self lesson, we have action. It says you have the courage to express the unique loving colors of your soul. So higher self is telling divine masculine, talk about it, right? All right, let's do feminine, head, heart, and higher self. I just want to say, I understand divine masculine. I can definitely have some compassion and empathy here, because it seems like it would be really easy to talk about our journey, right? And it seems like, especially when you're experiencing all the weird shit together, right? Like it seems like it would be easy to just talk about it. But what I feel is like maybe could be an issue, and really it's not just divine masculine, it's probably both, is it's almost like if we say something, if we talk about it, it's like we're making it so. You know what I'm saying? Like if you say the words out loud, it's like you're speaking it or saying it. And I mean, I know if you're on this journey with me, if you're truly on this specific type of spiritual awakening journey, we wouldn't wish this on our worst enemy, right? It's the most painful, most challenging journey. I don't know, I guess I say that, but then I also remember all the rewards. And if this journey turns out to be a tenth of what we all think it is, then it would be worth it, right? It would definitely be worth it. But I understand why it's hard to talk about it or why it's hard to take action. All right, now, feminine thoughts. Joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. In the headspace, trying to keep the peace, right? I don't know why I did that, like, mouth closed thing. I know that, like, for me personally, in my journey, women, we get angry, right? Like we just get angry and we hold on to this anger, and it turns a little bitter, right? And it's frustrating, especially on this type of journey. Think about it. Anybody else you turned around, you walked away, and you didn't think about it twice, right? So for this, it definitely kind of makes us sometimes feel like it's against our will type of energy. It's not, but sometimes it could feel that way. So I do kind of get this energy that we're trying to keep things lighthearted. We're trying to keep things easy. We're trying to keep things peaceful. Like it's definitely not a time of war, right? This is the end of this. Right now, remember, we're always a week ahead, guys. So if you're looking for what's happening this week, that's going to be over on our YouTube channel under the live tab. You can go check out my accuracy right after this live is over. But I feel like we're tired. We're at the end of this year. It's the week before the astrological new year, right? And it's like we've made it. We've made it. We've made it so much further than we think we have. That we're just not in this war mode. We're in our feminine energy. We're in this receiving energy, and it's definitely just love and peace, right? All right, in the heart space, we have release. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving forces of the universe. That's what we're doing. I just said that, right? And then creativity, I'm going to take it for higher self because this is where spirit wants us to focus. This is where our higher self is telling us to do. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. On the bottom is cause and effect. You're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. I'm going to tell you guys a little PLR, I guess I could just see me, Rosa secret. I think that we are all collectively manifesting, and I think that we're all collectively manifesting the same thing. And I think that we don't know that we're manifesting the same thing. And when I say we, I mean like both divine masculine and divine feminine. And I think that it's going to happen because we're both envisioning it at the same time. I know, right? What? All right, let's do messages. All right, I'm going to do divine masculine first. I'm doing this to protect you. I can see you even in the dark. This is a new one. It's actually not new message. This actually happened in 2019, but it came back to me in a dream. Remember we all had that weird dream not too long ago? It came back to me that moment, and so I made a card on it. And you helped me start my spiritual awakening is here. To see and understand, but what if it's too late is on the bottom. Big, big confirmations, right? All right, it's never too late. It's one soul on one path. All right, so divine feminine to divine masculine. I know who we are. I think this is higher self messages here. And I think it's confirmation for divine feminine, all on the same page, right? I'm reflecting is here, and did you get my message? Why do I matter so much is on the bottom. All right, I'm gonna pull some guidance, and I'm gonna use the Sacred Traveler, and then we'll wrap up the collective. Did you get my message? And then reflecting, how many of you divine feminines are testing your telepathy? Did you know you could do that? You could test it even if you're in separation. You can ask the universe for confirmation. If you're not in separation, you can ask your counterpart for confirmation. If you're too scared to ask your counterpart for confirmation, you can ask spirit to have your counterpart show you confirmation. Yep. All right, ready? Wandering path, enjoy the journey comes out. In other words, like we don't need a map, a roadmap. We don't need step-by-step directions. We just need our faith, right? Look at this, protected by angels. I'm doing this to protect you. You are cherished by angels. If you're in a separation, a physical separation, it is for protection. It is for protection. Your counterpart is learning lessons that you can't teach them. Voyage of the heart is here. Love flows through you and to you. That's why you can't teach them those lessons, right? Breaking trail is on the bottom, and breakthrough is at hand. And that I can say I definitely feel. All right, guys, that's going to be your collective reading. I hope that reading was helpful. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and then we're going to start with Aries. Sorry, guys, no music in the background. I forgot to turn it down when it started. It was really loud. You may get in a little trouble. But I've been clipping them, so I feel like it'll be okay. We'll just clip them out. Oh, the Quinta Miles. Thank you. All right, I'm almost ready for Aries. I'm listening to the Mirror song. Who sings this? Justin Timberlake. It's just the song. The Mirror song. Called Rachel earlier. I asked her if I ever get married again, will she come sing that Rose song at my wedding? She said she would. She said she would. I don't know if you guys remember Rachel sings. All right, Aries. Do we want magical times for guidance, or do we want power of love for guidance? Somebody tell me in the comments. I'm totally stuck. I can't pick. I picked out the numinous. This is what we're gonna do for energy of the week. I picked out Sacred Traveler for the main spread. And I'm definitely going back and forth, but I think we're gonna do Power of Love. I love that song too. Yes, I agree. The Quinta Miles, we're on the same page today. All right. I think I am going to use some regular tarot though. I feel like we already made you in trouble because we played the music, so we might as well go full blown, right? I don't know. I feel like YouTube's really starting to come around to the tarot. As long as I don't cuss too much, it seems like it's okay. All right. Here. Sorry, I just gotta get them all situated so I'm not like, running around with my head cut off. Aries. Ooh, let's wait for it because I freaking love the threes. All right, let's do 33 for Aries. Sweet, right? All right, Aries, this is for March 17th through March 23rd. We do have the astrological new year coming in on the 19th. I feel like this energy really has me like perked up, excited. I feel like I've gotten this, like we're running through, how you're running a marathon and there's that line at the end, you get to bust through it, the finish line. It's definitely kind of the energy that I'm feeling, Aries. All right, so the numinous, let's see what energies you're going to be working with this week. We have Neptune dreams. I love that. Where is Neptune in Pisces? All right, so third house perception is here. You could be experiencing something about your dream in a different light. I don't think it's actual like physical dreams when you're sleeping. I think this is like you're seeing your dreams come to life. Wow, Aries, that is huge, right? It's me, guys. I'm the Aries. All right, let's see. Sacred Traveler, I'm going to look at the challenge or obstacle, the lesson learned, and the outcome. Remember, the Sacred Traveler is by, well, I done forgot her name because I'm having a brain fart. But she says this is your higher self. This is your higher self. So we're asking your higher self, what is the challenge for Aries? Oh, my new favorite song just came on. It's called Wild Ones. Have you guys heard it yet? All right, rainbow blessings are showering your life. Oh, Aries, I'm seeing that doorway. Now, I already know I have everything out of my doorway. There is not a single speck of dust between me and my doorway to abundance. So I don't know why this is here. We're going to pull some tarot, but I'm definitely seeing the doorway. Maybe it's not, okay, maybe it's not that anything's blocking your doorway. Maybe now your dreams are here, Aries, and you're scared to go through the doorway. That's probably going to be it, right? I always say one of these days, one of these videos is going to pop and I'm going to freak out, right? See, you guys think like, I don't know, I feel like you guys think like I'm somebody else. I'm just a regular person. I live in a regular town. The people that live in this town with me are like, what is she doing reading tarot? I'm just saying, when it happens, it's going to be crazy. All right. Lesson learned. We have watching the clouds. Look at this. Rest and relax. In other words, like, you got this, Aries. You can do this. This is super easy. Maybe you're overthinking. We are definitely known to be overthinkers, right? Lie back, rest and relax. Enjoy is what I heard. Enjoy. All right, Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty is here, and definitely something about the astrology is what I get every time I see this card. I guess not every time, but most times. So I am kind of getting that energy like this is, you know, Sun moving into Aries. This is our time, right? This is the new year. This is the real new year. This is when all those things that you've been waiting for the last freaking 3 months to come in finally arrives, right? On the bottom, faraway places, get ready for new horizons. I'm liking the sound of that. All right, some regular old Rider Waite. This is the tarot that most of you guys know and most people are comfortable with. Ooh, I see a tower right out the gate. Aries, a tower. Shock, surprise. We have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is fighting for something, and the world, new opportunities. Wow, look at this. We have Three of Swords coming out, rainbow blessings. This is about healing something. We have the Six of Cups is here. This is reunion energy, and Page of Wands, start a new path on your spiritual journey. Wow. Is it possible that reunion is here, Aries, and that's what you're scared of? Maybe you're worried about what people will think. Maybe you're trying to off this new opportunity, but the dreams card, it's almost like it's telling me, Aries, like this is something you've always wanted. So why would you run from it now? Watching the clouds, lie back, rest and relax is your lesson learned. We have Seven of Swords. You don't believe. You don't believe. Page of Swords is here, and the Fool. I think that you're worried someone is not telling whole truths. I think you're worried that they're going to make you look like a fool. And I think you're scared to be the fool. I think you're scared to take that leap of faith. The Fool card is actually, it's the very first card in tarot. And it talks about The Fool's Journey. That's what all the cards tell, a whole story about this guy on this picture, right? We've seen the faraway places. We've seen the reunion energy. We've seen the starting over, new opportunities. I definitely feel if you're going to get some opportunity, it could be someone from your past here, but I feel like the challenge or obstacle for you, Aries, is you're struggling to believe something. You're struggling to believe something. All right, Wondrous Universe, Walk in Beauty. So this is that spring is what's coming in on the 19th. What the message I'm getting with this is like, this is new. This is all new. Again, it might be someone you already know. The person themselves isn't new, but the situation is new. It's shocking. I feel like you've been wanting it, or at least asking for it in your dreams for a long time, but it's like now it's here. Now it seems unexpected. Big confirmations. The Two of Cups comes out. Two of Cups is a partnership. We've seen partnership in the collective energy reading, right? Equal effort. And I think that's what's shocking. That's what's surprising, right? Three of Wands is here. Three of Wands is about taking action towards your future. We have Justice here. Justice is going to be Libra energy. Justice is, there's been a great injustice done to you, Aries. And it's like the scales are balanced. On the bottom, we have the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Not pulling any cards on that tower. That's not true. Spirit just said we can. Yay. All right, let's get the purple cards. Oh, have mercy. I really always want to pull extra cards on the tower. I just pretend to be stuff like I don't, because Spirit doesn't normally let me. It's the Aries in me that makes me pretend to be like really tough, like I don't want to know, right? All right, let's look at that tower card real quick. 3 cards. 9 of Cups, divine wishes being granted. So that's really the only card that we need to see, because we're scared of the tower, right? We're like, oh my gosh, there's a tower card. It's the first card out. The tower doesn't always have to mean that something bad is happening. It means that an old foundation has broken down so that you can build something new. It means that there was a giant obstacle in your way, and Spirit removes that obstacle so that you can push through, so that you can go forward, right? And 9 of Cups is going to be divine wishes being granted. 5 of Cups is also here. 5 of Cups is like one of the scariest cards in tarot. It talks about a loss. It talks about grief. You've been suffering something. You lost something a while back, Aries. You've been grieving this energy for a while. You're fixing to get a new opportunity to start all over. And Page of Swords, again, I feel like it's somebody watching. 4 of Cups on the bottom. 4 of Cups is you have all the ingredients. You can now manifest what it is that you want. And again, we talked about that in energy, because I said I feel like everyone is thinking the same thing, and it's like we're in alignment, and because we're thinking the same thing and in alignment, it's like it's making it happen, right? All right, power of love activation, guidance for Aries. Mars is going to be the tower. Definitely fighting for something. And it is Aries, Scorpio energy. Aries and Scorpio. We're seeing Scorpio, bottom of the deck. All right, acceptance is here. You're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly just embrace the rhythm of life. Present is here. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances, and willingness is here. You're able to compromise if the end result is love. That's what happened, right? The Joy card again. We've seen the Joy card in the collective reading too. I love that. DeQuinta Miles says, new year, new us. You love it. All right. Numerology Oracle, close it out. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. First card out says, The energy is gaining momentum. It's the waxing moon. Be bold and make the first move. It's a cardinal moon. And hold your vision. It's the fixed moon. On the bottom, you are good enough, Aries. It's going to be full moon in Virgo. That is the best Aries reading I have done, and I cannot tell you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how long. I'm so excited, right? I hope it was helpful, guys. If it was, tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly. We're going to move on to Leo. Let's see if we can hold that rhythm, right? My other new favorite song. Have you guys heard it? It's the Lose Control song. Oh my gosh, I can sing this song at the top of my lungs in my car driving down Main Street. All right. What'd you cook for dinner? I feel like I live, what's the word, vicariously through y'all when you talk about your food. I will say I'm back to my regular diet and I do feel a lot better. The fast food is killer, y'all, killer. All right, let's do 4642 for Leo. So the fours are sticking out to me. Firm foundation, financial security. All right, Leo, this is going to be from March 17th through March 23rd. You do have spring equinox on the 19th. The sun moving into Aries. It is the beginning of the astrological year. Because from January to now, Leo has probably been very tough. It's for all signs, for everyone on the whole planet. It was tough, right? And we are now here at this beginning of this new year. I'm definitely getting like new opportunities, new excitement. The things you've been waiting for or struggling through in the last 3 months, it's like you finally start to see them coming in. We have Capricorn energy, the boss, serious, authoritative, ambitious. Ambitious is what stuck out to me. Scorpio, the animal, you're going after something. All right, Leo, maybe Leo wants to be a boss. Could be about a work situation. I would say, where is Capricorn for you? If you're not dealing with a Capricorn, where is that energy on your birth chart, Leo? All right, the sacred traveler. Challenge or obstacle for Leo. We have passion and pleasure. Savor your life. That's kind of giving me that energy, like cultivate those fluttering moments of joy that came out for the masculine energy in the collective. So it is kind of this energy, like trying to find balance. How can you enjoy life if you're too busy looking for work? It's that type of thing. All right, let's look at lesson and learned for Leo. We have surrendering to the journey, release, control. Oh, Leo. Embracing enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness is here. I'm not getting that you're shouting. Oh, that's not true. Some of you could be. This doesn't have to all be one. No, it's all one. So I try, y'all. I try. But what I'm getting is that you went through something really challenging. The last 3 months have probably been very difficult. And now that this new year is here, Spirit wants you to be grateful and show gratitude for the things that you have, because that's going to help you find more joy in your life in the present moment. I know that that's hard to understand when you're the actual Leo going through the shit, right? Like, it's hard to see that or to understand that, but that it's still the case. So I feel like the reason, like, it's hard for you to shout to the heavens with happiness, because you may not necessarily feel so happy at the moment. I think there's something you're trying to control, the journey, the path, right? You're trying to make it a certain way. And it's like maybe you need to release control. Maybe you need to surrender to the journey, right? All right, let's look at the outcome. Outcome for Leo. Valiant courage. Look at that. Take action with passion. I know your toys here. I'm going to show it to you because I've seen it a couple of times when I was shuffling. It says you're exactly where you need to be. And it's that card where it shows everything's like you're desolate. He's in the woods. Everything's covered with snow. The animals are very minimal. It's cold. Nobody wants to be out type of energy, right? And it's that you're exactly where you need to be. Whatever you are dealing with in that 3 months is going to help you again. I say this all the time, stronger, wiser, braver, smarter, all those things. So it's that you had to go through that period so that you could find this valiant courage, so that you could go after something. That I feel like the boss card is talking about you leveling up in some way, and definitely could be in a work situation. We'll find out if we pull a bunch of pentacles, right? The authoritative word on the card of Capricorn, the boss, is what stuck out to me. So regardless of what it is, like you're taking charge, All right, so Rider-Waite. We have the 10 of Swords, bringing a completion to a painful life cycle. Big confirmation of what I just said, right? Knight of Swords is breaking free from something. It's a card that says you're free to go do what it is that you need to do. Queen of Cups is here. This could have something to do with a mother. And Queen of Cups is about unconditional love. With passion and pleasure, savor your life. I do see the 9 of Swords. It's like a self-restriction. You're just telling yourself that you can't enjoy something or you can't have something. It's an illusion, Leo. It's not actually true. Queen of Swords is about having healthy boundaries. It's also about how you communicate with people. The Queen of Swords is sometimes seen as cold, hard. Her walls are really high, right? I will say that for the Queen of Swords, it's like she's had to fight really hard for what she has. So that's why she is the way she is. But here's what I'm going to say, Leo, are you ready? Queen of Swords still has some healing to do if she's using those harsh words, right? I do see the 9 of Pentacles, but I'm going to keep shuffling. Surrender to the journey. 9 of Pentacles is about being independent, doing something on your own. Did see that 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is work. All right, we have Page of Cups. So lesson learned, surrendering to the journey, release control. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a new offer. Cups are your emotions, feelings. This is also the I'm sorry card. So it's very possible you need to say you're sorry. It's very possible that you're waiting for someone to say they're sorry to you. Page of Pentacles is here. Page of Pentacles is starting a new journey. Again, a new offer. The Emperor is here. Aries energy, taking control of a situation. The Fool is also here. Valiant courage. I'm going to go ahead and keep shuffling. Take action with passion. You're starting a new chapter in your life. It's like you're taking control. The Emperor is definitely authority energy, right? So it's like you're taking control of something. You're definitely having to really pull from some inner courage to take this action. It's all very those page energies. Remember, pages are students, not at their fullest potential. We have the Death card. There's a massive transformation, a massive ending, and a massive beginning. Remember, anytime there's an ending to something, there's a new thing, Leo. But look how the cards look so similar. Do you guys see the flags? He's holding the flag. You see that? We also have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands does say again that things were challenging for you, and the High Priestess is here. The High Priestess is about putting the puzzle pieces together. There could have something to do with a Cancer energy. See how she's putting her foot on the moon, trying to hide emotions or not show something like that. Nine of Swords is on the bottom. Leo, this is all happening because you're processing trauma so that you can bring it to a completion, so that you can stop repeating the same cycle over and over. The High Priestess is like you're sitting at the veil and Spirit's giving you all the answers. That could also be what's giving you this courage. All right. Guidance for Leo. Gratitude. I said that. Remember when we seen the card? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit freaking loves me. Remember when we seen that card that said screaming to the heavens with happiness, and I was like, you're not really doing that, but Spirit wants you to. Like, that's how you heal. That's how you get out of the darker, challenging time, is you start being grateful for the things you do have. You start pulling the positives out of everything you can possibly pull, right? Gratitude says you fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Whatever happened in that 3 months was definitely a lesson, so you could have this courage, so you could make this transformation, so you could start over. Cause and effect is here. You're aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of results. Loyalty is here. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Integrity is also here, Leo. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every situation. All right. Moonology to close it out for Leo. Scorpio came out strongly for Leo. Cancer came out strongly for Leo. Aries came out strongly for Leo. All right, the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini could have something to do with a twin journey. Picture, you're missing something, Leo. You need to look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius, and it's time to take action. Look at that, valiant courage. Time to take action with passion. Action. It's time to close something out, start something over. New moon in Aries. New moon in Aries comes in solar eclipse April 8th, guys. I can't freaking wait. Balance, spirituality, and practicality is on the bottom. A full moon in Pisces. All right, that's it, guys. I'm going to leave that there for Leo. I hope it was helpful. If it was, tap that like button for me. All right, I'm going to clean up really quickly, and we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Oh, it's okay, Sandra. Trying to roll through. I can feel my nose starting to get stuffy. So it's like I gave you an hour. Talk too slow. All right, let me fix my music. GK is bringing me down at the moment. I'm going to change that up just a little bit. It is such a good song, though. All right. Almost ready. Almost ready. All right, let's do 5820. Sagittarius, this is going to be 17th through March 23rd. We do have spring equinox. Sun moves into Aries April 19th. Beginning of the new astrological year. So far for Aries and Leo, it's definitely new opportunities I feel like for Aries, it was like they pushed through something. I do feel like they were on the other side of it, and it's like this is the week that they receive like a reward for hard work type of energy. For Leo, I feel like it was a little bit more like they're still pushing through, right? They still haven't quite made it on the other side, but there are promises of new opportunities and excitement. So let's see what happens for Sagittarius. I'm using the numinous for energy of the week. We have fifth house passions coming out, north node, destiny. First, I would say go look and see where your north node is, Sagittarius. You're headed in that direction. Something's happening that has to do with like destiny or fate. Fifth house passions is going to be creativity is on here, play, love affairs, pleasure, parties, children, humor, romance. I think it's the creativity. Creativity is what spirit gives us so that we can follow purpose, right? All right, Sacred Traveler. And let's look at the challenge or obstacle, fifth house passions. Of course, look in your fifth house. What planets are in that fifth house? What sign rules over the fifth house, right? And how does it pertain to your creativity and being able to follow your purpose, north node, where you're headed in this lifetime? Challenge or obstacle for Sagittarius. We have Gates of Triumph. I love it. It's very much like the Aries card, right? Success expands in your life. It's like the gates are being opened for you. I do see that enthusiasm card again, but I'm told we're going to shuffle. Embracing enthusiasm says you're screaming to the heavens with happiness. I don't think it's quite yet, but I definitely feel like you're fixing to walk through this doorway, start a new journey, a new path. We have unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. I've seen this card earlier. I do see the Mystic Healer, but again, I'm going to shuffle. It says healing energy flows through you. I feel like you're fixing to go through a pretty big healing situation. What's happening here, Sagittarius, is you're standing here at this doorway, at this gate. And Spirit has opened the gate for you, and you're kind of looking through the doorway, kind of like Aries was, and you're trying to decide whether you're ready to go on this new path or you're ready to start this new journey. I feel like you're having some hesitation about it because unknown territory is here, and this is lesson learned that helps you with this card. So it's telling me you're exactly where you need to be, but it's that card, and I just want to say too, that Aquarius energy, everything is so new, right? But it's like, it's that card that says, you may not see what's ahead of you right now, or you may not see what's underneath you when the snow thaws, but you're exactly where you're supposed to be, because when it ends, you're going to be there to receive whatever it is. And it's the triumph, it's the success, right? You just don't see it. I feel like it's something new. It definitely gives me that. We heard MJ talk about it, how it gives you that Aquarius type of energy, like he's walking into the unknown. He just doesn't know what's out there. All right. Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic is here. And on the bottom, it says you're going to have support, Sagittarius. Support is all around you. I'm not sure what it's about. We're going to pull tarot next, but I feel like you're fixing to start a whole new path in your life, taking a whole new direction. And I feel like it has something to do with your creativity. So what is it that you do? Sagittarius, you're going to do something. You're going to sing. You're going to draw. You're going to have some art, some way that you're creative in some shape, way, form, or fashion. Maybe it's the way you communicate. Maybe it's your words. I don't know, but it's something. And it's like, that's what you're going to use to walk through this gate of success. All right, from Rider-Waite. I love this song. Do you guys remember Philip Phillips? He won one of the American Idol one year, a long time ago. But he has a song he sings. It's called Home. If you haven't heard it yet, guys, go look it up. Especially for those of you on this same specific type of spiritual awakening journey that I'm on. Just a beautiful, beautiful song. All right, Sagittarius, fifth house passions. We have the Hermit, something to do with your spiritual awakening. We have Five of Pentacles, someone needs help or is asking for help. Seven of Pentacles, okay, I'm going to say a bad word, cover your ears, ready? Seven of Pentacles is a little bit of that shit show energy. It says that you've done a lot of work on something and it doesn't look like what you thought it was going to look like. But it's also the card that says not quite there. Like you thought that you were at something and it's like you're almost to something. It's definitely the energy of it's definitely the energy of almost there, almost there. Can somebody check out the YouTube, see if we need to clean any of that up? All right, gates of triumph, success expands in your life, Sagittarius. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I hit the save the comments button just for that reason right there. All right, so the strength card comes out, Leo energy. You are definitely courageous. This is more than just being courageous. You're really going to have to dig deep because there's something that you want here. It's almost like you can see it, you can smell it. But you see how earlier today I was watching Minnow Pond, and he was doing my Aries reading. And hold on, let me take care of the thing. Hold on just a second. Okay, thank you. All right. The Leo energy. So she's got her hand in the lion's mouth, right? And Minopon was talking, and he said, you know, like who puts their hand in the lion's mouth? Like nobody does, right? Nobody. You're gonna have to be better after than ever before, right? It's like you're having to dig deep. There is something that is changing in your life that's gonna bring you great success, but you're gonna have to really pull from some inner courage to be able to go down this path, make this decision. The Three of Pentacles is here. Three of Pentacles is teamwork, partnership, respecting each other, working together. It could have something to do with work. We see a couple of Pentacles here. Page of Wands is here. Again, spiritual awakening. Again, being courageous and passionate enough to start a new journey. The Magician for unknown territory, as within, so without. As above, so below is what I heard this time. So it's like, getting this weird vision. Okay, so it's this energy of you don't know like where you're going or where you're headed because it's new to you. But really the vision that I'm getting is like the old world and the new world like merging, coming together, right? Everything changing over to the new world. So it's like nobody really knows what this energy is going to be about, right? The spirit's wanting you to know that it's as above, so below type of energy. Look, big confirmation, we have the high priestess. A high priestess is about sitting at the veil. It says you have all the answers. You're putting the puzzle pieces together, right? Wheel of Fortune is here. Good luck, good fortune. So even though you don't see something, because remember, this is the card that's going to help you with this card. So it's like, even though you don't see what's coming, even though you don't know, I feel like these are all major arcana. So it's like spirit steps in here. I feel like you're seeing signs. You're seeing signs that it's good, right? That it's positive. Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune coming your way. But it's definitely giving me that energy like things were very difficult. And it could have been in a work situation where maybe people didn't respect your ideas or they didn't respect you, something. And it's like now you take a new journey and you're getting all this like positive confirmation, right? Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. So whatever you're seeing, Sagittarius, believe it, right? Like that's what spirit wants you to know. That's where you're going to stay in that high vibrational energy, and you could be manifesting or calling something in too. We have Nine of Wands. Look at something from a different perspective. We have the Devil card, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, but I think it's about breaking away from like toxic energies. And we have the Two of Pentacles, making something work, finding your balance. All right, let's pull some guidance for Sagittarius. I think you're breaking free from something that's had a hold of you for a very long time. I think you didn't break free before because you didn't know how it was going to work, but I feel like you're going to see it from a different perspective because now you believe in the magic, right? Now you see all those signs that spirit is sending you. All right. Power of love, activation for guidance. Cooperation comes out. I feel like we've seen this in the collective, right? In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. Friendliness is here. It says you're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. And the kindness card is here. You're a humanitarian made of love, and you're able to share that energy with others. Commitment is on the bottom. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. All right, Sagittarius, let's do Moonology Oracle to close it out. No free reads tonight, guys. No free reads. Just not feeling 100%. I'm so grateful for Spirit letting us get through these readings as quickly and smoothly as I feel like we did. Tomorrow night, guys. Tomorrow night I'll be back. Regular schedule, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and 8 o'clock, just like normal.